With that being said, Shanti, this was actually a question from from Juanma from the audience. Thanks for the question. So that it's how easy would it be to move to the Netherlands or any of the other countries that we mentioned with our two daughters, and they don't have any idea of English. I mean, I don't have daughters myself, but I can imagine that kids are usually pretty quick on the uptake with languages. What I hear more people doing is they just enroll them in school, and depending on how old they are, they get there. But I think that, well, maybe you guys have another idea, but if you just do some pre-work, get them on Duolingo or something along those lines. I don't have stocks in that app, but this is a really great app to get up and moving with the languages as well. And this is something I would really recommend, especially with kids being so tech savvy these days. Do you guys have any other ideas on this?
Personally, I went to an international school in the Netherlands because my parents had moved here and they didn't speak any Dutch when I was born. And so they didn't like we've mentioned, they didn't want to have that situation where I was going to a Dutch school and coming back and then they wouldn't be able to help me with homework or speak to me about what I'd been learning. So that's why I ended up in an international school. And throughout my time there, I had loads and loads of classmates who had arrived in the Netherlands speaking absolutely no English. And quite a lot of the international schools offer really solid language support for these students. So, I guess it kind of goes hand in hand with the higher tuition fees that you tend to pay in international schools, but it definitely pays off, especially as Abby mentioned before, if you're gonna stay in the Netherlands, if you're gonna move from the Netherlands to another country that isn't your home country, so your children will be staying probably in an international school system, then it's useful. Although I would also say kind of what you've just said, kids do pick up languages quite quickly. And if you're moving to the Netherlands and thinking that you're going to stay here, it might be worthwhile just enrolling them directly into a Dutch school because they'll pick up English anyway. As we've said, the Dutch speak quite good English. It's quite a big part of the society here, so they'll pick English up regardless. And if you want to make their life easier and the process of integration easier, they'll pick up Dutch just as easy as they'll pick up English. So you can enroll them in either and it'll work well either way.
I have actually my own experience in that because my dad is Dutch and my mom Indonesian, and we moved. We didn't speak Dutch. I didn't speak Dutch until the age of 6, and we moved here in the Netherlands when I was 7 years old. Then put in a Dutch school, and I couldn't understand anyone. But then, as you said, kids they pick up like that and. Basically after school I got like 1 hour one-on-one with the teacher to catch up the Dutch language basically. So for that kind of stuff I think the Dutch education system it's very very advanced because they want the children to be along with each other and get along with each other as well. So yeah, there's also another option.